If you want the latest in weather conditions, be sure to tune in to our Busy Bee Plumbing weather report each weekday on Mornings on Main Street. Brought to you, of course, by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. We will keep you updated on the latest conditions outside, like severe weather, heat, snow, rain, and even hail.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Well, good Friday morning. Taylor Plott here with a quick check on your forecast. Starting off your Friday, a few showers and storms are possible, but the better chance will be during your afternoon and evening hours once again. You see here temperatures getting warm, back up into the upper 80s and lower 90s. Continued risk for some showers and storms during your evening hours on your Friday. So if you do have any evening plans, please take that umbrella with you just in case. Once we get into your Saturday morning, starting off mostly dry, some clouds around, but once we get into the afternoon and evening, you guessed it, more showers and storms. 7-day forecast does look like this. We will continue to warm up slowly over the next several days, getting up into the mid-90s by the time we hit Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Heat index values getting up near 100 degrees.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks for joining us. We have quite a bit in store for you today. First, I'm here at 189 South 10th Street in Clarksville. This is one of a number of historical sites in the Queen City. I had the chance to catch up with Roxanne Jenkins. She's the Associate Historical Interpreter for Clarksville Parks and Recreation, and she talks to us about what guests can experience when visiting and the features that represents the time period of when this structure was built.
It's been just beautifully restored, and it's a great facility. Also, you've got the park right here next door. So Dixon Park is a historic park. It used to be, it's actually one of our oldest parks. It used to be the 10th Street Park. So Dixon Park itself is a historic park. You got the train station right here. You got the amphitheater where sometimes they have bands come out and play. So there's musical guests that are out here. But the train is still an active track. It doesn't offer passenger service, and it's not L&N anymore, but R.J. Corman, they actually run their train by here twice a day. So at any given moment, you could hear the train whistle and get a chance to climb on the train. Now, we cannot go in the caboose just yet, but that is our next renovation project. The Historical Society had already done a great job through the 80s and 90s. There was the bicentennial restorations and things like that. So the building itself was already sort of restored in the 90s to look more like the Louisville, Nashville's main depot. They all had, the early 1900s, they all had this American kind of Swiss design. They looked like they belonged in the Alps. So a lot of the extra features on that you'll see on the outside will be reminiscent of that. So what you're looking for are the character defining features, which is what the restoration wise, you don't want to lose any of the character that makes it a historical property. As a former teacher myself, anytime you can get younger generations to be involved and want to learn about the history, sometimes they don't even know what questions to ask. They just know trains are cool. The train station offers a whole different take on different history that we have here. Definitely different demographics. And we have a lot of more opportunity for historical programming here outside of Civil War history. With Clarksville being as old as it is, it's 11 years older than the state of Tennessee. So it was actually founded in 1785. So this was Clarksville, North Carolina. So we have Sevier Station, which is one of our original pioneer settlements from the 18th century. Moving on to the Civil War fort. So we've got all the Civil War history. The Smith-Traherne Mansion was actually an antebellum home built in 1859. And then you have this train station, which was built in 1881. But the history of the train through here obviously goes back from before the Civil War.
Roxanne, thank you so much for talking with me. The L&N Train Depot is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays and then every third Saturday of the month. Later on, we talk about this assortment of fried pies that you can choose from at a pie company in Giles County. And no way you will walk away with just one of the flaky, warm treats from the Lynnville Fried Pie Company. Join me as I sit down with the owners, Chuck and Patty Nix, to find out what makes the perfect fried pie and the growing popularity of their local business.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
333.
Busy bee.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
It's a sweet treat that we're looking for today, and we're finding it at a first-time visit to the Lynnville Fried Pie Company in Lynnville, Tennessee. It's a quaint town in Giles County. The Lynnville Fried Pie Company opened up in 2014. That is when Chuck and Patty Nix decided to open the doors right here. Well, this fried pie company has not only been drawing local crowds, but has brought in people from around the United States. So let's go inside, take a look at what these fried pies are all about. Meet Chuck and Patty Nix, and of course, taste a fried pie. Let's go. What makes a good fried pie?
Plenty of filling.
This looks amazing.
And
Flaky-
good
flaky crust.
Flaky crust.
There's a lot of grandmas involved in the whole process. Our grandmas, other people that have had these pies before.
People have come in and said, well, my grandma made such and such. And they said, we have a really good recipe. And so we've gotten that. And then we've kind of tinkered with it until it was what we wanted. And that's trial and error. And we have employees who are great taste testers. And so they're always willing to test something and give us good feedback. And so...
And other grandmas came up with some of these formulas.
Right, some of the recipes. Well, it's very informal. So we're family. I mean, we're not family, but we work like family.
I remember the era when I had my first fried pie.
When was that era?
Well, what was that? When I was in high school or maybe even grammar school.
Probably younger than that.
Yeah. So that
I'm from California, and I did not know what a fried pie was. Well, we came back here in '94, and I was an elementary school teacher. And so I taught in California, and then I taught 20 years here. And when I retired, then we started doing this. And it doesn't take long to know what a fried pie is, but we have a lot of people who will come in who are maybe from up north in New England. They don't know what a fried pie is. It's really a southern thing, and I didn't realize that. I think he knew it, but I didn't realize that until people would come in and go, well, what's a fried pie? They would recognize turnover.
And some of the folks from up north, they remember that, and they haven't had one in a long time, and they'll be down here and they'll say, oh yeah, my grandma used to make these.
Yeah,
so,
right. But usually grandma made peach and apple. And our biggest sellers are apple, peach, and chocolate. All the fillings except the cherry we make in-house. And so we have one lady who, that's really all she does is make fillings. It's such a process that you start, you make your dough, and then you get your dough ready to be used, and you roll it out, and then it gets cool because it's easier to use. And then when we make pies, we make a lot.
But as the requirements for pies increases, that process will change in such a way that we will be making pies every day.
Yeah. The deli, we started the deli about maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago. And there are hamburgers and French fries here in town, but we started the deli because not everyone wants a hamburger. And like these ladies over here, we have salads, and so we do a chef salad, and we put chicken salad. We're really known for our chicken salad in this area. So we're spreading, and the word is spreading, and videos like this and the Tennessee Crossroads help tremendously.
Your favorite flavor?
I'm sticking with lemon.
I would say chocolate is my favorite. I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate person. So the chocolate is very rich. It's homemade from scratch. It's a
Milk base.
It's a milk and sugar, and it's homemade chocolate. So it's not
a pudding.
It's not a pudding, and people will ask us that, is your chocolate a pudding? And no, it's not a pudding. It's a made from scratch chocolate. So if you're a chocolate person, you have to try the chocolate.
What's next for you guys?
Retirement.
We're both retired.
This first-time visit to the Lynnville Fried Pie Company would not be complete, of course, without trying some of the fried pies. In fact, I have 5 right here. Coconut cream, peach, cherry, chocolate, and apple. The apple actually just came out of their process, so it's still very warm. I also grabbed some of the chicken salad to try, since Patty was saying just how delicious this chicken salad is. So I'm going to give this a go, give this a try. I do love a good chicken salad. Okay, that is some darn good chicken salad. You have grapes in this, celery, absolutely delicious. Okay, now to the crown jewel of this trip. I did not go with Chuck's lemon. I'll have to try that the next time. But I did get Patty's chocolate, but we're going with the apple. Get a look at this. Look at that crust. Flaky. Oh, I'm just going to pull it apart for you right there. Look at that filling. I hope I don't make a mess. You can see the steam still coming from the fried pie. You guys, being from the South, growing up in the South, this does take me back to being a kid and grabbing a fried pie at one of the markets in White Bluff. But this is incredible. Perfection. The crust is delicate, flaky. The apple, not overly sweet, but just perfect. The Lynnville Fried Pie Company is where it's at. Now, fried pie is also known as hand pie and turnover, which you'll see on the sign on the signage outside, home of the Tennessee turnover. Well, again, you can't get any better than this right here. We loved our first time visit here to the Lynnville Fried Pie Company. Thank you so much, Chuck and Patty, for your time and sharing a bit of your story with us here. Until the next time, we'll see you soon.
Being in Tennessee, we wanted to try to keep it as local as possible, so we have an entire section of our menu that is just dedicated to local whiskeys like Uncle Nearest, Jack Daniels, of course, George Dickel, Nelson Brothers, Greenbrier whiskey, and all of our taps are all local. From 2 o'clock until midnight, we've got food every day for you guys. A good handful of appetizers, some entrees, and a couple salads and things like that. My name is Ethan Kanana. Please come down and see us at the Pick Lobby Bar here at the Omni in Nashville.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.